Hi, my name's Jonathan Hicks. We're back at the Dice Cup, and this evening I'm joined by
A-Bomb.
Steve.
Chantal.
And we've just finished playing Bruges. This is also with one of the expansions, so I'll show you that one as well. It's a Euro game. It's by Stefan Feld, so it's very much point salad. On your turn, you're drawing cards, so you can pick from either pile, because the colours, you can see this is a purple and this is a brown matter. So if I take this purple one, and the next one is also purple, so maybe I want two purples. And the next one, oh my goodness, is also purple. But you can see then it's a blue one, and maybe I'm like, oh, I don't want blue, so I'll take brown. So you carry on picking cards until you've got a hand of cards each round. And then you play the cards for different things. Each card is multi-use. So you can see at the top right here, I can discard the card to get two workers of the matching colour, so I can use that to get purple workers, and you'll build up workers as you go through the game. You can discard the card to get money. Now at the start of each round you roll some dice, like here. So if I'm going to discard the card for money, because this is a purple card, I would get the amount of money on the purple dice, so that wouldn't be very good. I'd only get 2 coins for that. The next thing you can do is discard threat markers. Now, when you roll the dice at the start of the round, if you get any 5s and 6s, now there weren't any in this case, but imagine that we'd rolled a 5, then you would take one of these threat tokens. So because it was a blue 5, we take a blue threat token, and this goes in your play area. And every time you get them, they sort of build up to make a circle, like a piece of pie here. And if they ever fill up, then it triggers some bad thing happening. So the flood is going to return all your workers to the supply. So any workers you've got, you're going to lose them all. So you might lose all your money or your workers. You can build houses. I'll talk about those in a minute. You can destroy houses and a couple of other bad things. So you want to avoid the threat. The next thing then you can do on a card is build canals. So you can see, well, I've started here, and you kind of build out in one of 2 directions. So if I move these, you can see it gets gradually more and more expensive to build the canals, and you have to discard the matching colour card. So for that first section of the canal, I must discard a blue card. So if I've only got brown and purple cards, that's no good. It's got to match. The next thing you can do then is build a house. So you just plonk it down, face down in front of you, and this is like space for a person, which is the final thing you can do with the card. You can see the left-hand side here has some special ability, effectively. So you pay the coins at the top, you have to have a free house, you stick him in your house, and then he will have some kind of special ability that will work throughout the game. You have sort of permanent special abilities, one-time special abilities, some give you end-game scoring, there's various kinds of abilities there. The expansion, then, just to talk briefly about that. Actually, sorry, one thing I had to talk about before that is anytime you roll a 1 or a 2, you get to move up on this track, and you're just getting points. You can see the points at the top here for your position at the end of the game. So 1s and 2s advance you along there, you have to pay for that. 5s and 6s bring out the threat, and the expansion has added this extra board at the bottom for whenever you roll 3s or 4s. So if it's a 3 or a 4, these boats appear out here, and every time you build a canal, then you can discard a worker of the matching colour. So if I discarded a blue worker, then you get an extra sort of bonus ability. So this would let you use one of your instant characters ability again. This one would let you move up an extra space on this track in the middle. So they're going to help you in various ways. So you're getting points for all kinds of little things. If you get a certain point up on the canal track, you get points. If you get all the way to the end, you get to take a statue, and they're worth fewer points as you go on. So the first person gets more points, and then they're worth less points, and less points as you go through. You get points for money at the end of the game. These, actually no, sorry, money's a tiebreaker. Each of the cards is worth some points, and some cards, like the Laurel Wreath here, gives you end-game scoring points. You're getting, as I say, points for where you are on there, and points in lots of different ways. So whoever gets the most points is the winner. All right, what do we think?
Yeah, it's a good game. Medium weight Euro. It's a point salad. There's not a lot of theme. So Stefan Feld is, I think, a little bit famous for. But I found the components maybe not quite up to the standard of some more modern games, but the actual game itself was really good. It's very well balanced. Works very well, and there's a lot of variety, particularly with the cards, because the other side of each one's got a different character. So yeah, good.
Okay, Steve?
You'll never get the same game twice. The cards are all different. There's just so much variation. There's like more than 100 cards, and they all do something very similar, but uniquely different. It's a Stefan Feld game. You do get points for doing everything. I think building people's pretty good. All these things. This expansion makes the canal strategy better. I think it's really mechanically it fits together very well. I just think if you are the sort of person who likes being able to, know whether they're going to do well or not, the random aspect of what you draw, it will. Some people don't like it. I know some people don't like this game because it is a bit random. You're going to draw 5 cards at the start of your turn. Have you got something good? No. Or has someone else got something that does something bad to you? Well, you can't really stop that. I'm not too bothered about the threats. I got hit by the threats a few times this game, and they're coming. But when someone like Andy at one point played a card, the thief, and he took 3 coins off each of us, well, you can't predict that, and some people aren't going to like that for that reason.
Okay. Chantal?
But the threats aren't too harsh, and you can still recover from them. So it's very well balanced in that way. And the design is really pretty. I think the extension is not adding a lot of difficulties, so it's definitely something you want to get because it's actually helping you to use some dice that would normally not be used. So that's a great addition for that, and it's not too complex even for a first-time game. So yes, definitely get the expansion.
Rating out of 10?
I would go for, I think, 7.5.
Okay. Steve?
I think the randomness takes it away from me. I'm happy to play this game. I do like the mechanics side of it and fitting them all together well, but not being able to predict how well I'm going to do based on the cards I draw, I'm probably just going to rate it at 6.
Okay.
I'll be going for a 7 on this one.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. It's well designed, certainly. And I think I'm very much in line with Steve, really. I got hit quite badly by the randomness. So, we're kind of fighting over these statues at the end. And I need a red card to complete my final stage of the canal to get the statue. And for 3 rounds in a row, I was not able to draw a red card. I kept trying and trying and trying, and it just never came up. So there's not a lot you can do about that. You just have to live with it. But I like the threat markers. You're sort of fighting to keep those off, and the special abilities on the cards do provide lots and lots of variability. So each time you play, you have to adapt your strategy according to the cards you've drawn and what those abilities are, and that works really well and allows for lots of different kinds of approaches you can take to the game each time you play it. Again, I agree with Chantal. I do like the expansion, what that adds. There was another feature which sort of makes some of the actions a little bit better each round, which you're getting from the expansion. So, a very solid expansion. I think I'll be on 7 out of 10. All right, thanks for watching. That was Bruges.